You two are here today, obviously, because of your love for one another. And as you begin your lives together as husband and wife, I think it's important that we look at love's true definition. We know what love is because Jesus showed us how to love. Love is sacrifice. It's never about just you. Love is about giving yourself away. Christ showed you how to love, and he showed us all how to love by giving his all. And that's exactly how you should approach this marriage, by giving your all. When two people enter into a covenant relationship with one another, it's not about the individual, but it's about the relationship. That's the filter of how you see life, through the marriage relationship and God's calling for you in that relationship. And the moment that you guys lose sight of that, that's when you allow something or someone to come between you two. You always want to keep the marriage at the forefront of your decisions, of your plans, your dreams, and your goals. You may be seated. Dad is ready.
I love you, Lindsay, and I thank God for who you are.
And for the couple we will be together.
With my whole heart, I take you as my wife.
Acknowledging and accepting your faults and your strength.
I promise to be faithful and supportive.
And to always make our family's love and happiness our priority.
I'll be your one.
In sickness and in health.
In failure and in triumph.
I will dream with you.
Celebrate with you.
And walk beside you.
Forever what our lives will bring.
I thank God he has brought us together.
You are my love and my life.
Today and always.
So I was told I have to hold this microphone right on my cheek. So good evening. What a great looking crowd we have. I mean, it's amazing. And we all thank everybody for being here. On behalf of myself, Nancy, Mark and Linda McLean, we would like to welcome you to this very special occasion. We know many of you have taken time out of your busy lives. The parents find pure joy. That is so true. We're here to celebrate true love and pure joy for Michael and Lindsay, and we hope everyone has a good time tonight. Lindsay, you absolutely look stunning. Beautiful eyes and a contagious laugh. I think you are perfect. But more importantly, you are just as beautiful on the inside. Your mother and I could not be any more proud of you. We are very blessed to have two wonderful children, Lindsay and Ryan. Your mother and I lived and loved more deeply. Because of what you two have brought to our lives. We are honored to be your parents. And Ryan, I want to thank you for something. You used a permanent marker and practiced writing your name on Ryan's bald head. Ryan, you can thank Lindsay for that. Just two precious words. Mark and Linda, Thank you for raising such a fine young man who makes our daughter incredibly happy. Thank you for welcoming her and making her feel part of your sweet family. Now, Michael, I've always been the most important man in Lindsay's life, or I thought I was. Now, today, I'm asked to give her away. It's hard just to say those words, but Michael, I'm confident you will love her like I do, and together you'll build a happy and secure future. While you love and pure joy, may God continue to bless you with love, happiness, good health, and a grandchild or two would be awesome. Love you guys, to Michael and Lindsay.
I love you, Michael, and I thank God for who you are. And for the couple we will be together. With my whole heart, I take you as my husband.
Katie Snyder, and forgive me, that's my daughter that's running around in circles. I'm honored to be a part of this exciting event. I met Lindsay when she first moved to Allen. She visited First Baptist Allen and lived in the apartment complex right next to me. We ended up being part of a close group of friends and adopted parents, Sam and Dulcie. Together we learned how to go camping, how to cut down a tree, of course it was the size of my thumb, how to cook without having to call the fire department, what to do when a bird gets into your apartment. We learned that duct tape really doesn't fix everything. We learned how to buy tires. We learned how to buy houses. We learned how to pay bills. The funny thing is that we came to Allen to learn how to live life on our own, and all we really did was learn how to live life together. So, over the past 14 years, we've prayed for miracles, and we've learned to rely on God. And today we celebrate an answered prayer, as many people have prayed for this couple that they would find each other and live happily ever after. When I first met Michael, I knew he was smitten with Lindsay. I actually called Mrs. Weissman that day and told her that he was the nicest man and that he would never hurt her little girl. Now I'm going to the notes. As I've grown to know Michael, I'm amazed by his patience and how he takes care of Lindsay. That was on page 3. Michael loves Lindsay so much that not only does he love her family, he loves her church, and he loves my kids. Michael, today when Lindsay walked down the aisle, Mr. Weissman wasn't the only one that gave her away. I have been Lindsay's last roommate, and I was her roommate when she had her last heart surgery. And I remember when Mrs. Weissman went back to Waco, I promised that I would take care of Lindsay. And I've been doing my very best to do that. Today, I'm giving her away to you. You're going to be her forever roommate. And it's now your job to keep her safe, to cherish her, and to make her never feel alone. Cheers to the couple.
My name is Matthew McLean. I'm actually Michael's twin brother. We don't look alike. But thanks, Michael, for actually saying that I'm actually the best man. It only took me about 33 years. And I'll try to make this short and sweet, just look like our McLean family. Everybody give a round of applause for Lindsay. She looks absolutely excited and beautiful. Joel, I like the phrase where you said, where Lindsay put right on Ryan's head. And now she has someone else to name on it. I want to congratulate the first time Mrs. McLean. Mike, I guess you cleaned up a little bit well too. And then Joel and Nancy, I want to thank you again for putting this wonderful reception together. Couldn't have happened without you. And we're thankful for your family for joining us today as well. Mom and Dad, you truly raised us well, and we appreciate it. And we thank you for putting a good rehearsal dinner together. And everybody else, we appreciate you guys coming so far and to join Lindsay's and Michael's special day. I know a lot of you came very far. That means the world to Lindsay and Michael. Now, I do want to give a little history about my brother and I. We first met in the winter of 1985. From then on, we've been by each other's side. We may not live close now, but I will always have his back. It was always fun to have someone to toss a ball to, ride bikes, golf, sneaking out of the house, and sometimes getting chased by cops. No worry, it wasn't anything illegal. It was just keep eating after midnight. We would always have matching clothes when we were young. We actually shared our first car together, our first house together. That was quite interesting. Good luck, Lindsay. Michael and I did everything together. I'm so proud of the man that you've become today. If you guys don't know, Lindsay and Michael, they met on eHarmony.com. And my wife and I, we did a similar routine ourselves. So ever since Michael has met you, he hasn't been happier. I've seen a smile on his face ever since he's joined and been with you. So I see wonderful things happening for you from now. The best time that I would have with Michael would be probably going to St. Louis Cardinals baseball games. We went about 3.5 hours away from the ball games, but we would take a day trip there and back to home one day. And it was purely priceless fun because we went to the breweries together and we went to the ball games afterwards and just spent a lot of emotional bonding. And Lindsay, I would like to give you some advice. I have learned that Mike has done a little bit of cooking now. He has stepped his game up from cooking Jack's Pizza. Now he can cook grilled chicken. This is a man that used to order nachos without cheese. I do want to give you some advice. If you ever do go canoeing with Michael, please do not do it. He will swing the paddle around and try to avoid the flies or mosquitoes. And they'll make me go around in circles. And we did crash a couple trees along the way. Also, if you go fishing with Michael, be expected that you will have to hold the fish for him. Michael, I know I'm your younger brother just by a few minutes, but I've been married for almost 8 years now. So I would like to give you some marriage advice. First of all, you did a good job of getting married on an even year. This is easy to keep track of. And this might sound a little cheesy, but I would like to do this analogy. Lindsay and Michael, marriage is like a deck of cards. Every day you get a new hand dealt to you. You start off with hearts and diamonds. After a few years, you may need some clubs and spades. Now the clubs are to go golfing with, and the spades for gardening. So I don't know how everybody else took that, but that was my intent. Some other things is always give each other your full attention, travel the world, laugh, and go on new adventures, and always support each other. And you guys will do that. And Michael, finally, listen very carefully. Lindsay is always right. So to Lindsay and Michael, if ever looking to just raise your glasses, I wish you nothing but the best for a long, happy marriage. Lindsay, welcome to the family, and I'm happy to have you as my new sister.